here's something I think you might find informative. This is my review on This War of Mine, the game where you spend money to be depressed. This War of Mine is a survival war game created by 11-Bit Studios back in November 14th, 2014. Now when you hear the term war game, you immediately think of games like Call of Duty or Battlefield. The premise was always the same. You played as some soldier who was like armed to the teeth with all this gunpowder, and you literally shoot every single living thing in front of you. To put it simply, you good, they bad, go get 'em! And this is what I like about This War of Mine. It's a complete different take on the war genre. In this game, you're not playing as some super soldier, you're actually playing as the scared civilians who are caught in the middle of the conflict. So I thought it would be best if I just showed you the gameplay and just told you how it worked. So here's what the game looks like, and, well, just look at it. I like the black and white gritty, depressing look that the game gives us. It fits the mood perfectly. So the main plot is that a civil war has broke out in the fictional city of Pogoran? I gave it a try. Basically, shit has gone down and you play as a group of survivors. And your main task is to scavenge for food, medicine, components, and basically keep your survivors, well, surviving. Each day in this game consists of two sections, a day section and a night section. During the day, you just sort of hang out in your safe house, manage your supplies, keep your survivors happy, and so on. And when it turns night, you can send one person to scavenge. And this is where the game gives you tons of moral choices. In This War of Mine, you're always going to be in dire need of certain supplies, like food. It's easy at the start of the game where it gives you a building with quite a lot of good supplies in it to start with, and soon it will become much more harder to find, even to the point where you even have to steal off other survivors. And you're always running that risk of who are you stealing from? Are they well armed, or are they just harmless civilians that won't even hurt you? And then there's moments like these where I kill someone in complete self-defense only to find that, oh shit. Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Hey, there's a can of Fanta here. Okay, all joking aside, this bit actually made me feel so bad. I mean, I just killed this guy's son and he was only protecting him. He is now dead and I only have myself to blame. I think what especially makes it much more effective is the fact that it doesn't happen all in a cutscene. It all happens during gameplay. You don't just sit down and watch the event happen, you do the event. Now most of you are probably thinking, well, who cares? They're just people in a game. I mean, they're not real. And yeah, that's true, but that brings me on to my other point, the morality system. Remember who you're playing as. You're just civilians, you're not soldiers. If you're a decent human being, you'll feel bad for all the stuff you've done. But guess what? They're gonna feel bad as well. If you push your survivors, they'll emotionally break down. It can even get so bad that you can't even control them. Like, look, I'm pressing every button, I can't make her move. And if things don't get any better, well, this happens. What the And because this can happen, that means killing people is sort of more of an option you don't want to go for. It's a morally complex game. I mean, I know some people have compared this to, say, Spec Ops: The Line, which you actually play as a soldier in that game as well. That game also makes you do terrible things. I mean, the scene with the white phosphorus, that being a very deadly gas in case you didn't know. Although I've never played the game, that cutscene still haunts me.
This is your fault, goddammit! Stop right there, Hugo. What it is? He wouldn't listen! He turned us into fucking killers!
I've been playing this game quite a lot, and I have been able to complete the game a couple of times using different survivors and different scenarios. I'm just glad in this scenario the kid and his dad survived, because if either of them died, I just wouldn't be able to live with myself. But really, to do well in this game, it all just comes down to lots of different things, like what you build in your place, or how good you are at scavenging, or in some cases just being lucky and finding the stuff that you're looking for. So overall, I think it's a very great anti-war game, I guess you could call it. It's definitely worthy of your time. If you like survival type games, then check it out. Thanks for watching.